Alright viewers, we're back and we just put the new forks in. Okay, so that's them there. You try and line them up to dead straight. I've yet to complete the adjustment on the forks, but I've just put them on now. Just pulled them out of that box. Basically, one of the things that you're probably going to notice, for me, I don't build bikes. I'm not, you know what I mean, it's the first time I ever did it. But one of the first things I normally tell myself or ask myself, which way does it go? Okay. Now this thing came with, luckily it came with some of these guards, which they should, to protect the shiny part of the shock. Why? Because that's the compression. You know, that part needs to stay lubricant, needs to stay protected, you know what I mean? Obviously you're going to clean it after every ride, but I noticed 2 holes there, and I know that they haven't been drilled out at the back yet. So obviously, I don't know, probably just say you line it up yourself. I don't know, they probably wanted you to drill the hole yourself, I don't know, but basically that's how I knew the fronts were like that. You know what I mean? I've chose to go with the same as the Yami setup, the brake, front brake on the right hand side. So there's a caliper thing, and man, they're harnessed at the back. I don't think I've seen them harnessed at the front. So that makes that the right way around, which makes that the right way around. It was pretty straightforward, really. It was difficult to slide on, used a bit of lubricant, which was the WD-40 right there. But yeah, a rubber hammer just to tap them up through the thing. But the main thing is that they are snug, and that they are, you know, they're not rattling around in there too loose. You need them snug. If they're not snug, they ain't right. So, and I've basically just got to go over the top to line up those measurements there. It was a rough look. It was just basically a rough guess, but bango we've got there, and we've got the back wheel. I'm running a tiny rear sprocket. Hopefully that makes good for wheelies and shit. It's not going to be a jumping bike. It's not going to be anything other than a wheelie bike. That's it. It's just to do wheelies on, nothing more, nothing less. I have to add that I held this thing up with one hand while I had to put this timber in, all right, because we worked on the back. We got some spaces. The back's yet to be completed. I've got it on the smallest tension. The reason why is I want that up as I want to be able to drop that back and the chain's as tight as it can be without falling all the way back to the final groove point of the rear axle of the swing arm. What I want to do is, so I've got to yet to take out some more linkages out of the chain, so it roundabout sits really tight, say in the centre. That's yet to happen. We've got down there underneath that grinder, we've got all the chain guards, we've got rollers, tensioners, basically everything that you're going to need to put the chain on. All right, so that's next. Then we've got the front wheel that came in the mail this morning. All right, thanks to DHZ and whoever was involved in that. So they sent me out the new rim. I've got a rear disc coming, front disc brake coming. So that's yet to be to arrive. That hasn't arrived. What else have we got? What else? We put the rear disc rotor on the back this morning. So as you can see, that shiny gold bit, that's my own spacer. Made that myself. All right, they're the type of spacers that I had to use. All right, to push this rim, or to get this rim over this way a bit to line up with the rear sprocket. It's lining up well and truly with the rear sprocket nicely now. Like, if anything, it could come back a little bit more that way. So, and how we will do that is we'll swap maybe that spacer over to this side, and then this one over to that side. Oh, don't worry about that play there, guys. Once I tighten up that bolt and that bolt there, that play will be gone. Anyways, that's about all for now, guys. So we'll get into it tomorrow a bit more. We'll get the front wheel on. We need a carby. We haven't yet. I might borrow the carby off that down there. I'm not sure yet, because I'm yet to take that apart and go over the frame of that. That's got to go up on this table. I need to build a crane that's going to be on here, so I can pick a bike up, turn it around and put it up here, Okay, so that's what we're making out of this blue trolley. It's going to be a crane lifter and a bike work stand. Okay, guys, that's it.